Honestly, I never thought that I would be able to stand here talking to so many wonderful CEOs and business leaders about my dream. 16 years ago in my apartment, that 18 people sit there and we discuss that we want to use the internet to help small business in the world. And I made a talk to my 17 colleagues about our vision, how internet is going to change. And I said one thing, if we people can be successful, 80% of the Chinese people can be successful. Because we are the people without resources, we're the people without money, we're the people without relationship. And we are the people without even knowing the technology. Among the 18 people, there are only 2 people understand something about a computer. And the other 16 people know nothing, including me. Until today, the only thing I know about a computer is receive and send emails, browse, and watch video. I said 80% of the people in this world, like me, we love technology, but we are scared of the technology. So we have to make sure the internet is simple enough that everybody just have a dumb click, get what they want. So that was the beginning. And we say, let's prove it. And we will compete the people because we are not well-educated people at that time. Most of the 18 people, we graduate from very poor, lower-level universities, which we believe they are the best university in the world. These are the people who change the world. So we said we will compete with the people from Harvard, from Yale, from Berkeley. But we never skip because we work as a team. We have the dream. We believe that if we're working for 15 years, we will make it. So 16 years passed. What we have achieved, we've been growing fast. But just to give you one example, what we have done last Wednesday, the Singles Day, November 11th in China is considered like a Singles Day. People don't have a boyfriend, girlfriend. We say, what are you going to do when other people have a boyfriend, girlfriend? Go shopping. So we made a day after 7 years. It's very interesting. This year we sold $14.5 billion US. 45 million people coming concurrently on the mobile phone. Imagine about that today. On the mobile phone, every day we have 120 million people shopping using mobile phones to our site. And that sales alone, which we could not imagine 15 years ago. Of course, I did not buy anything because that day we have more than 1 billion products listed on the site. And what I'm interested in is that how we can use this technology to influence more people, to help more small business in the world. If China can do it, why the other nation cannot do it? We have helped 12 million business in China, small business, using our platform to sell online, to communicate with our customers online. So we believe this model, if it works in China, why it cannot work in the other nations? People say, 10 years ago when I talked to the venture capitalists, tried to raise some money for the Alibaba, people say, wow, no, China e-commerce, forget it. Because you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have a credit system, you don't have the banking, you don't have logistics. You have such a poor infrastructure country. But I tell you one thing, one of the reasons why China e-commerce grows faster than the United States, because the infrastructure of commerce in China were too bad. Because we don't have this, we don't have that. When internet comes, we make the infrastructure really works and sophisticated. But in America, because the Walmart, the Kmart, and all the retailers are everywhere. So e-commerce is just like a dessert. In China, e-commerce become the main course. And this Singles Day, we have people from over 200 countries join this shopping day. And this is almost bigger than the United Nations. And 60% of the shoppers are women and 40% of the men. And by the way, the infrastructure of using e-commerce is so amazing and so complicated. We have to finish 80% of transactions per second. And that day, we created more than 600 million packages because in the afternoon, we have to slow down the sales. Otherwise, the whole China logistics system will be crashed. All right, this record is not created by Alibaba. It's created by the small guys, the young people, the small business. And I will tell you, there are about more than 10 million businesses today in the world. In China, they try to sell, they try to do business online. And most of the, people sitting here, mostly we are from the Fortune 500. We only have 500 companies that be able to be here, but I hope in the next 10, 20 years later, the small guys, those people who are very small today, they will be big in the future. And they will be the people standing here speaking, and most people will listen. And by the way, can I ask how many people here were born after 1980s here? Good, there are some here, right? Congratulations, you are the hope of ours. There are about 1.5 billion people in this world that were born after 1980s. This generation is called internet generation. They're different from my grandfather. My grandfather knows the news by the newspaper. He said, well, the newspaper said. So everything newspaper said, he believed it. My father listened to the radio. He said, radio said. If the radio said, he believed it. My generation watched TV. And my son's generation, they grow, they breathe, everything based on the internet. So guys, let's think about this new generation, 1.5 billion people. They are different from ours. How we can change ourselves to make their need. This is the challenge. So I want that these young people, and most of the people who are born in 1980s, they make the business based on the technology, based on the innovation, based on the things that they all have. So I think in the future, we will see more companies like Apple, Alibaba, Amazon, and eBay, and Facebook from those people who were born after 1980s. I remember year 2001 when I first joined the World Economic Forum in Davos. I was first invited to go in there talking about globalization. I was so shocked because in China, I heard globalization was great. But when I arrived there are people threw stones and the military police, and like everybody was against globalization. And I said, what happened? Is there something different about the globalization we heard and globalization that did? I was puzzled, but I think in the past 20 years, globalization really helped pump up the global economy. But it helped the big companies. It helped the developed nations. The developing countries and small guys did not benefit enough from the globalizations.